Hi, my name is Mary. Today FM plays the best music in Lambasa. Today FM rocks.
My name is Thomas. I'm here in Nakasi and I like to listen to Today FM because it rocks.
My name is Milenia. Today FM rocks here in Singatoka.
My name is Alfriti and Today FM rocks here in Tabwa.
My name is Mary Jane. I love listening to Today FM here in Ba. Today FM rocks.
My name is Ilaiti Ambal and I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
In the news tonight, new cable project to increase internet speed. Water Authority to meet with stakeholders on water rationing. And China sets the record straight over PIF row.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Jackie Spate.
Good news for northern residents as the new Suva to SUBMARINE cable has been opened today. The $16 million investment is a direct link to the Southern Cross cable, which is a massive trans-Pacific telecommunications network that has a landing point in Vatuanga, Suva. Akosita Thale reports.
For the first time ever, the massive underwater fiber optic cable that stretches from Savu 270 kilometers across the sea to Viti level is the latest in a string of landmark IT infrastructure projects delivered in Fiji.
This new cable project will increase connectivity speeds on Vuno level by 50 times from 2 gigabytes to 100 gigabytes per second across the island. That is on par with anything you'll find on Viti level, and that will mean faster downloads, faster load times for web pages, and higher quality phone calls.
This also means lower cost of doing business and more business opportunity in the IT sector on Vanua level, an industry that is a proven engine of economic growth and a creator of high-paying careers, especially for young people.
This submarine cable, ladies and gentlemen, not only brings remarkable new speed and reliability today, it also gives us a foundation to make another major investment for your division. A fiber optic cable stretching from this landing point all the way to Lambasa. More than that, this cable project also has the ability to expand its capacity in the years and decades ahead to reach speeds of up to 8 terabytes per second.
The Southern Cross cable is a submarine cable that connects Australia to the west coast of North America, and it lands in Vatuanga in Fiji, in Suva. And of course, the Samoans wanted to connect to Vatuanga. So to bring the cable from Samoa to Fiji, it had to pass between Taveuni and Savusavu.
These faster speeds will be steadily brought throughout Vanua level over the next 2 weeks as major mobile carriers like TFL, Vodafone and Digicel become linked into the new cable system. Akosita Tale, FBC News.
The Water Authority will be meeting with the divisional commissioners and other relevant stakeholders after next week to discuss the need for water rationing for areas affected by the long dry spell. Board Director Kamal Gounder says they will first see the ground reports from the divisions before they implement water rationing if need be. Catherine Krishna reports.
The areas where water rationing will be implemented will be decided in 2 weeks' time.
We will do a check up on what's the current status in terms of the rainfall around the country and whether our water sources have started to fill in with the rain that we got. But if it hasn't, then we will start working on measures that may include water rationing.
Kamal Gounder says many water sources are drying up.
So out of the 17 sources that we have in the northern, 8 has been has reached up to critical level. In the western division of the 14, 5 have reached the critical, and in the central and eastern, out of the 14, 6 has reached a critical stage.
Meanwhile, Acting Commissioner Western Chochi Satakala told FBC News they have also received numerous requests to cart water to outer islands. He has the second barge left for the Yasawas this morning. He says the first trip covered Malolo Island and Yanuya, which also included some government stations. Catherine Krishna, FBC News.
Civil servants in the Northern Division have told the Prime Minister Vurenge Bainimarama that they worry about their contracts. Speaking on behalf of the civil servants, Divisional Planning Officer Northern Urai Rainima told the Prime Minister during a Telenor session in Lambasa that most civil servants are uncertain about the renewal of their contracts. He adds some civil servants are also finding it hard to access financial assistance from financial institutions due to their contracts. They claim that those who have a year or less on their contracts do not qualify for any financial help from the banks. Bainimarama clarified that contracts should not be part of any financial dealings with banks.
If someone says that he has a problem with the bank because of his contract, come and see me. Because all the banks have given the endorsement that contract is not included in any financial dealing with civil servants.
The Chinese government has maintained they will not apologize to Nauru's President Baron Wanga following a row with one of their Chinese delegates at the Pacific Island Forum this week. This comes after Wanga demanded China apologize for his senior envoy's crazy behavior at the forum. Akusita Tale reports China's ambassador to Fiji, Jian Bo, who was part of the delegation, is setting the record straight, calling on Wanga to apologize to PIF member countries.
The row between China and Nauru stemmed from a session that involved discussions about strengthening regional security cooperation. China stormed out of the discussions after they were told to wrap up their talking points.
And he also claimed that he will bring the issue to the United Nations or some international organizations, conferences in a later stage. And we believe this is a laughingstock.
Ambassador Kian Bo says Nauru should reflect on its behavior and apologize to PIF member countries and dialogue partners, including China, stop working against the trending of times, adding that any attempt to create two Chinas will be rejected and is doomed to fail.
But according to international practice and international organization conferences, that even if two countries have no diplomatic relations, this should not be an obstacle for any party to participate in international conferences.
Despite this, Ambassador Bo says China will continue to strengthen friendly exchanges and pragmatic cooperation with island countries on the basis of the One China principle. FBC News has sent questions to the Nauru High Commission for a response when this bulletin went to air. Akusita Tali, FBC News.
Still to come, MV Southern Phoenix vessel to be salvaged soon. And market stalls empty due to dry spell. Details after the break.
Bula, nevang go malakay leloma, ngongai nakas on the makarong ng Bula FM, nambang dua ay nasere.
Hoya ubasit sai sa Lambasa, ya on talita na warong ng Bula FM, nambang dua ay nasere.
Guya do tumeli ako na tao no hinga toka, talita kina na warong ng Bula FM, nambang dua ay nasere.
Warong tuma ng Bula FM, nambang dua ay nasere nawaluan.
Nevang go fani na tao no hinga toka, kita on talita ka ng Bula FM, nambang dua ay nasere.
Bula FM, nambang dua ay nasere.
PNG-based company Pacific Towing will be responsible for the salvaging of the MV Southern Phoenix vessel, which was submerged at the Suva harbour in May last year. Maritime Safety Authority of Fiji CEO Captain Philip Hill has confirmed the towing company, together with the vessel owner Cruise Holdings Limited, had signed a contract 2 weeks ago to carry out this work. Savara Thumbur reports the towing company is expected to leave for Suva from Australia in the next fortnight.
It's after 18 months since the salvaging process has been finalized, and questions have been posed as to why it took long to salvage the vessel.
They had to analyze all the bids that came in, and it took time, of course. There were challenges that they met, and also with the ship owner. So that was all the whole process. As you know, insurance company, they would like to make sure that whatever money they spend is spent according to what the project is all about.
Captain Hill also highlighted it's a good idea for Fiji ports to take advantage of the Salva company.
Fiji ports also moving towards the removal of those wreck, and they have their own process on trying to get the owners to remove the wreck, and they're probably also looking at how they can use this company to remove the other wreck that's there in the harbour.
Captain Neil adds that following the sinking of Southern Phoenix, the Fiji ports has tightened up on the weighing of containers and receiving of cargoes and improving other safety measures. Sabira Tambua, FBC News.
Employment Minister Choneo Sumate held consultations this week on the introduction of new leave entitlements from next year and the importance of ensuring proper wages are paid. Speaking to the Suva Chamber of Commerce and Fiji Employers Federation, the minister also clarified some of the regulations around the new initiatives. Maggie Boyle reports.
What your hours are as journalists.
Ensuring employers are aware of the new entitlements has been the cornerstone of weeks of public consultations.
That will have to be met by all employers. The increase in the maternity leave to 98 days by January next year. We have the incoming paternity leave.
It's also a forum to clarify some of the regulations.
To be able to take paternity leave, the wife must be employed. So she takes maternity leave and is entitled to a paternity leave and to abstain from work for a period of not less than 5 working days.
Sumate used the opportunity to stress the need to ensure decent work for all.
Go around the country as I've been going, you realize that there are a lot of people that are still being paid much less than the existing national minimum wage.
FBC News asked some Fijians what they thought about the new leave entitlements.
I think it's good because the wife gives birth, then the husband should be there for the wife.
I think it's a good thing. It gives quality time for the fathers, especially the working fathers, to care for their wives during their leave.
It's really good for the fathers, as it gives us more quality time during our paternity leave.
I think it's better because you'll have more family quality time and fathers can spend more time with their kids.
Meanwhile, maternity leave from next year will increase to 98 days, while the paternity and family care will allow for 5 days of fully paid leave. Maggie Boyle, FBC News.
Market vendors at the Lautoka market are finding it hard to sell their produce as the long dry spell has had a huge impact on them. Many say the dry season, which has been affecting the Western Division, has resulted in a hike in the price of vegetables. Catherine Krishna spoke to a few vendors and filed this report.
Most stalls at the Lautoka market have been unoccupied for a week now as there has been less vegetable supply from the farmers. Vendor Keleran Domona says she has seen a drastic increase in prices for the past 2 weeks.
Gingers from $1.50 to $2 kg. It goes up to $3 a kg. Chilies from $10 to $15. It goes up to $20 to $30 a kg this time. Gobi and tomatoes from $10 to $15. It goes up to $20 and $25 this time.
Sachindra Prasad, who has been selling vegetables at the market for over 10 years now, says this is one of the worst dry spells.
Due to the dry weather, I am not able to grow vegetables in my farm and many stalls are empty as the vendors are not able to make profit from sales of vegetables.
Farmer Ravikaran from Nambi to Singatoka, who supplies vegetables to the Lautoka market, says planting and harvesting vegetables is really difficult now.
Weather is too dry and I have been using engine to pump water from the river. I then water plants so that we can get some produce and earn something.
It hasn't rained in the Western Division for over 4 months now, and vendors say vegetable prices is expected to increase if the dry weather continues. Catherine Krishna, FBC News.
The National Library Week ended today after a hive of activity and the establishment of a makeshift library at Suva Sukuna Park. With the theme Literacy and Skills Development, children and young adults were once again reminded of the importance of learning to read, particularly in the digital era. President of the Fiji Library Association, Elangitha, highlighted that all readers may not be leaders, but all leaders read. She added that it is even more critical today for children to learn to read and to embrace storytelling and reading sessions.
Children who come in and tefa here, tefa there, Bluetooth, this and that, and when we tell them to do research, they say, yes, we can use Google,
But we are there as librarians to have a look at that the need that is there from this digitally hungry users who know how to use the gadgets, but we are there to help them use it smartly so that they know what is fake data.
Ahead in sports, Fijian drawer thumps Brisbane City at Churchill Park. And police retains ESCOTT shield.
Lola, I am Eleanor. For the best classic hits, I only listen to Gold FM here in Singatoka. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Seni Rawa. I love listening to Gold FM here in Nosuri. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Dino. I'm from Outrigger, Coral Coast, Singatoka. I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Salote. I love listening to Gold FM here in Nosuri. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Bula, my name is Marida. Gold FM plays the best classics here in Outrigger, Singatoka.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.
The Fiji Airways draw side has recorded its biggest win ever, thumping Brisbane City 66-5 in the second round of the National Rugby Champions at Churchill Park in Lautoka. The side scored 10 tries in the game and handed the Australians its second straight defeat. They led 35-0 at the halftime break. Fijian draw winger Levani Kurumundu scored a hat-trick of tries, while Frank Lomani managed to get 2 tries in the game. Ermasi Randrondro, Apisalome Wangatambu, Cyril Rees, skipper Mosese Voka and Tevita Nangali scored a try each in the game. The Police Blues have defended the Suva Rugby Union's ESCOTT Shield title, beating Navy 27-24 in the final at Suva's Albert Park. Vaishnav Prasad reports the side now shifts its focus to the Sakuna Bowl next month.
Down 17-14 at halftime, the ESCOTT Shield defending champions Police Blues came fired up in the second spell of the final.
I think the message I give to the boys just to keep it tight, keep among the forwards, and then when there's flanker down wide, then we go outside.
Police has been one of the outstanding teams this season, and their hard work has finally paid off.
This is a foundation for us to move forward as the Sakuna Bowl is coming.
Players like Keponi Paul and Samu Mbola, who were key players in their side, gave their all to defend the title.
To thank the boys for giving out their heart out, they're playing out their hearts for the police team.
After defending the longest survived woodwork in the Fijian rugby history today, police now begin their preparation for another mission. Vaishnav Prasad, FBC Sports.
The All Blacks are predicting big things for blindside flanker Shannon Frizzle when they take on Argentina tonight. He is determined to deliver a special performance. Chona Nareki and Choketani Koroi scored a try each for the Otago rugby side, which defeated Northland 27-23 in the Mitre 10 Cup clash. The side trailed 10-7 at the halftime mark. In the other match, the All Black lock Patrick Tuipulotu returned to Auckland's Mitre 10 Cup team to score first half hat-trick of tries as they defeated Tasman 36-10. Fijian Bati star Suliasi Vunivalu scored 2 tries in the first preliminary final as Melbourne Storm defeated South Sydney Rabbitohs 29-28 last night. A trough of low pressure with associated cloud and showers affects the eastern parts of the group and expected to clear later tonight. Taking a look in the west, it was a cloudy morning. However, it cleared around midday, making way for some sun in the afternoon. Eastwards from Pack Harbour to Suva, cloudy conditions was experienced with a slight drizzle over some areas. And up north, it was much cooler Saturday with cloudy conditions from the morning. At sea, a southeasterly wind flow prevails over the group. Tides, high tide is at 6:28 tomorrow with low tide at 10:56 p.m. Sunrise is at 6:06. Tomorrow, similar conditions from today. It will prevail until tomorrow, so don't forget your umbrellas. Tomorrow's temps, it will be a cool Sunday with most parts of the country recording 20s. And our further outlook, we're looking into Monday. Rain coupled with cloudy conditions is expected to begin a new week with us. Recapping the main stories for tonight, new cable project to increase internet speed, Water Authority to meet with stakeholders on water rationing, and China sets the record straight over PIF row. Now for these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM. To our poll question this week, we're asking, should those found responsible for corrupt practices at government dispensaries be prosecuted? Visit our FBC website to answer. Remember, you can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email fbcnews@fbc.com.fj or share it with us via Facebook page FBC News. You can also follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC_news or simply hashtag FBC News. That was the FBC News for tonight. From the team and I, have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Bye for now.
Hi, I'm Jyotishma. I'm from Singatoka. I love listening to Mirchi FM. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM is #1.
I'm Charlene Robert. Mirchi FM rocks in Lambasa.
I'm Soname Nasori Jackson. Mirchi FM is hot.
My name is Raymond Dutt. I'm in Baba Singh Alliance. Mirchi FM is hot in Lambasa.
I'm Pritika from Jax Nasori. I love listening to Mirchi FM here in Nasori. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.